What's up, Spartans? I am Lachlan and I am back here with the Spartan Scroll. Want to find more ways to get involved in MHS? We're going to check out Skills USA and see what that club has to offer.
Since you are president of Skills USA statewide, tell us a little bit about that position, how you got elected, and just give us some of the highlights.
As state president of Skills USA Missouri, I have the opportunity to serve more than 11,000 members across the state. How I got elected, there was an application process, and that started back in the spring. So I applied, had some letters of recommendation. I also had to take a test about Skills USA knowledge and professional development knowledge. And then if I scored high enough based off of that stuff, I got to move on to Candidacy Day, and that was in Jeff City on a Saturday. And at Candidacy Day, I had an interview with the state director, and then we also had to recite some stuff that we had memorized to give a couple of speeches. And then if we scored high enough from there, we moved on to the state championships, and I had a campaign board, and I got to stand and talk to delegates as they'd come around to my board and answer their questions. And then I also gave a speech on stage in front of the delegates, and then I had to answer a problematic question in front of them. And then if you're elected at that point, you are elected into one of the 7 state officer positions, and you're just considered a state officer. And then as a state officer team, back in August is when we decided on our specific positions, and that was when I was officially president.
So you just got back from your trip to Washington, D.C. Tell us a little bit about how that went.
While I was in D.C., I had the opportunity to speak with legislators, and I got to advocate for career and technical education and for continued funding and support from our representatives and senators for the Tech Center and our funding, which was a really great experience. It was so neat to get to meet with them, and we also did some monument tours and got to do some touristy stuff as well, so it was a really good time.
So tell us a little bit about Skills USA.
Well, it's a student-led organization where we can go and compete against other schools. So like it's all the VOTEC classes. So there's different fields like architecture, machine tool, building trades, and you can go and compete against other students of the similar trade. It looks really good on resumes too.
So you say that you were the parliamentarian of Skills USA, so tell me a little bit about that officer position.
Well, basically, whenever we come to have our big Skills USA like meetings, because like 140 kids, I'm the one that has to like make sure the meeting's running smoothly, and also I have to throw the parties, so that's like A1.
So what has been the greatest success in Skills USA for the program, and how long have you been advisor?
Okay, I've been here for 15 years, and I've been the lead advisor for MATC. I'm also the district coordinator for Skills USA, and we've had 6 students that have become state officers, and we've had many students go on to national contests at the national level and have actually placed.
Make sure to check out Skills USA. It seems like they have a lot to offer and it can teach you so many life lessons and skills. Thanks again for tuning in.